I'm calling you because the silence feels too loud, and the thought of hearing your voice is the only comfort I need right now. There's something magical about the way your voice fills the spaces in my mind, and tonight I need to feel that magic again. As the phone rings, I wonder if you know how much your words mean to me, how they carry a warmth that lingers long after the call ends. Sometimes a single moment of connection is all it takes to make the chaos fade away, and I'm hoping this call is that moment. I don't need anything elaborate. Just the sound of you breathing on the other end is enough to remind me I'm not alone. Every word you speak feels like a melody, and tonight I'm longing to hear the song that only you can create. In a world that often feels overwhelming, the simple act of hearing your voice brings me back to a place of peace. The sound of your laughter is the antidote to my worries, and I can't wait to hear it again when you pick up. I don't have the perfect words, but I know this call will be filled with the kind of honesty that only happens between us. Right now, all I need is a moment to hear your voice and remember that the world is still beautiful. This call isn't about grand gestures. It's about the quiet reassurance I find in your words. Hearing you speak feels like opening a window to fresh air, and I need that more than ever tonight. I'm calling because the silence doesn't feel comforting anymore. It feels like it's missing you. Your voice has a way of soothing the chaos in my mind, and I'm ready to feel that calm again. This moment, this call, it's all about finding connection in a world that often feels disconnected. There's a comfort in knowing you're just a phone call away, and right now I need to feel that comfort. Sometimes it's not about what we say, but the fact that we're saying it together. I'm reaching out because I know the sound of your voice can turn my worst days into better ones. Every call we share feels like a new chapter, and tonight I'm eager to write another one with you. I need to hear the way you say my name, the way your voice wraps around it like a warm hug. I'm not calling to ask for much, just the sound of you filling the empty spaces in my heart. The beauty of a simple conversation with you is that it feels anything but simple. It feels extraordinary. Your voice has a way of grounding me, of reminding me that everything is okay, even when it doesn't feel that way. This call is my way of saying I miss you, even if the words don't come out quite right. Sometimes the greatest gift is knowing someone is there to pick up when you call. I'm calling not to fix anything, but to remind myself that some things are already perfect, like you. The sound of your voice is like a lighthouse in the storm, guiding me back to a place of peace. I'm not looking for a solution, just the comfort of your words and the way they make me feel understood. In the stillness of this moment, all I need is the sound of your voice to remind me of the beauty in connection. Sometimes the most healing thing in the world is hearing someone say, "I'm here," and knowing they mean it. This call isn't about the past or the future, it's about the present moment shared between us. Every word you speak carries a warmth that feels like a soft blanket on a cold night. The act of calling you is like reaching for a piece of light in the darkness, knowing you'll always shine. In a world full of noise, the sound of your voice is the only melody I want to hear tonight. I'm calling not because I'm lost, but because you make me feel found. There's a power in your words that calms my restless heart, and tonight I need to feel that power again. This call is my way of saying I care, even if I can't find the perfect words to express it. The sound of your laughter has a way of lifting my spirits, and I can't wait to hear it again. I'm calling because sometimes connection isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Your voice is the kind of comfort that turns an ordinary moment into something unforgettable. There's a beauty in knowing someone is on the other end of the line, ready to listen. The act of calling you feels like opening a door to warmth and light, and I'm ready to step through. Every conversation with you feels like a gift, wrapped in the warmth of your words. I'm not calling for answers, just the comfort of knowing you're there. The sound of your voice is a reminder that even in the chaos, there's still beauty to be found. Sometimes, the best way to heal is to share a moment of connection, and I'm hoping this call can be that moment. Hearing you speak feels like a soft breeze on a warm day, calming, reassuring, and exactly what I need. This call isn't about solving anything. It's about celebrating the connection we share. The act of dialing your number is a reminder that some connections are worth holding on to. I'm calling because your words have a way of bringing clarity to my tangled thoughts. Your voice is like a lighthouse in the fog, guiding me back to a place of calm. Sometimes the most meaningful moments come from the simplest acts, like picking up the phone. I'm calling to remind myself that even in the darkest times, your voice is a light. Every word you speak carries a comfort that can't be found anywhere else. The beauty of our conversations is that they don't need to be perfect. They just need to be ours. This call is my way of saying I value you, even if I can't find the perfect words. I'm not calling for solutions, just the reassurance that comes from hearing your voice. Your voice has a way of turning my worries into whispers and my fears into fading echoes. In a world that often feels overwhelming, the simple act of hearing your voice makes everything feel manageable. I'm calling because connection matters, and nothing feels more meaningful than connecting with you. The sound of your voice is like a balm to my soul, softening the edges of my day and bringing me peace. This call is my way of reaching across the distance, finding comfort in the knowledge that you're on the other end. I'm calling because some moments are meant to be shared, and this one feels like it belongs to us. Your words always have a way of turning the ordinary into extraordinary, and I can't wait to hear them again. There's something so grounding about knowing I can hear your voice and feel understood without saying too much. This call is a small reminder that even in life's busyness, there's always time for connection. The simplest conversations with you often leave the deepest impressions on my heart. I'm calling to remind myself that in a world full of chaos, your voice is my sanctuary. The connection we share feels timeless, and every word you speak strengthens that bond. When I hear your voice, it feels like coming home to a place I've always belonged. This call isn't about solving problems, it's about cherishing the presence of someone who truly matters. I'm dialing your number because your voice has a way of bringing me back to myself. Hearing you speak reminds me that even in the silence, there's a connection that can never be broken. This moment, this call, it's a celebration of the beauty of simply being able to reach out and hear you. The sound of your laughter has a way of turning even the heaviest days into light ones. I'm calling because I believe in the power of connection, and there's no one I'd rather connect with than you.